So what's the explanation for that performance today? What's the explanation? You guys just got embarrassed against Atletico. This was a big game, an opportunity to give us something else, to give us something to be positive about, to give us something to hope about. We were all sitting there after that embarrassment in the Copa del Rey, and we said, you know what? Maybe being knocked out of the Copa del Rey might not be a bad thing, because now we can focus on the league because we are currently top of the table, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Girona 2, Barcelona 1. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you flipping know it? This team again. 2 times, back-to-back games. Same old crap, just different games. And honestly, I didn't think that I would be as angry as I was in that Atletico game. But I think this game today has actually broken me. No, this game has actually officially broken me, guys. I'm actually done. I swear to God, man, right? Let's actually start with the positives. You know what? Let's actually start with the positives, because I actually need to calm myself down. The only positive that came out of this game is Rafinha. The only thing. Every other thing today was garbage. Disgraceful. Embarrassing today. I have never in my life been so angry to watch my team. We went out there today, and afterward we just saw in the Atletico game, I saw no fire, I saw no passion, I didn't see any drive, I didn't see any intensity. We just sat there and played like a bunch of spineless cowards. That's what we had on that pitch today. We had 10 spineless cowards. 10. I couldn't believe what I saw today. The way Girona today were just bypassing my defense in that first half today. After seeing what Giuliano Simeone and Ademola Lookman did to my fullbacks last week, Thursday. To see Brian Hill, chat. Brian Hill could have literally scored a hat-trick if he knew how to finish. This guy is so garbage. He couldn't even lay down a cross in the box, a correct one, throughout this fucking game. And you know what's funny? You know what really broke me today? Is the fact that if you look at Girona in this game today, they were garbage. They were genuinely in attack today. Straight up doo-doo. Trash. Garbage. In that first half, if they had any ounce of finishing in their resume, any of their attackers, they would have probably won this game 4-1 or 5-1. The amount of times today, the high line was being exposed again. And do not worry, because I will go to the manager. I am saving the best for last. I'll talk to you next. I'm waiting. But the high line today, the line again, once again, the line is in the middle of the fucking midfield. Why is the line in the midfield? Again. After Atletico absolutely exposed us, you learned absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. And once again, Girona Football Club was just bypassing easily through that defense. They were crossing the ball, and the striker today couldn't get to any of the ball today. That was the first half. And to just make it worse, just to put the icing on the cake of how garbage this first half was, somehow, some way, shockingly in my eyes, I witnessed us actually giving a penalty. A penalty, chat. Somehow, some way, we were given a pen. And Lamine Yamal took the ball off Rafinha. He took it off him. Those of you guys who didn't see, go back and check. Rafinha took the ball, he took the ball off him. And then Yamal proceeds to shoot the ball to the post. You know, I've been giving this guy credit this year. But this guy, right, he's beginning to piss me off with the amount of times he likes to put himself in the spotlight. Because I don't understand the purpose of you taking the ball away from Rafinha. Why? I'm just done, man. Honestly, I am done. And to make it worse, we are called second half FC, right? You know, be garbage in the first half and then pick it up in the second half, right? That's what we are, right? That's who we are, right? Apparently that's who we're supposed to be. But no. Because second half starts and Girona are the team that's actually doing most of the work. It's like nothing changed. I want to know exactly what Flick said in the locker room. I really want to know. Because apparently he's been giving the players the hair dry treatment. But I want to know exactly what he said. Because I saw no intensity in that second half. Zero. None. But somehow, wouldn't you believe it? We actually scored. We scored. We got a ball, cross comes into the box. Cubarsí heads it. And we're leading. And I'm sitting there thinking, after the garbage I've watched for the last hour and a half, almost, we somehow are going to scumbag this and actually leave the stadium with the win. But oh my, did my team decide, no, Omar. No, don't worry, Omar. Hold my effing beer. Because we got something for you. 1 minute later, you fucking this defense, Koundé, this defense again. You guys couldn't even hold the lead for one goddamn minute, and it was already 1-1. And you know what the funny thing about the goal was? Really, just the icing on the cake. Just the icing on the cake for me was the fact that during my watch along, I told people, I said, guys, take a look at this game. It's 1-1. I promise you all, when that clock strikes 80th minute, from the 80th minute to the 90th minute, if the game is still 1-1, Girona are going to score the winner. And you know what's funny? I didn't say it one time. I didn't say it 2 times. I didn't even say it 3 times. I said it 4 times in my watch along. And I was so certain. I said it with so much certainty. I said, guys, it is going to happen. We're going to concede late and lose this game. But you know what's funny? I'm always negative. Be positive. Be happy. And guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what happened? 86th minute. Well, look what we have here. Girona Football Club wins it late. And let me say this right now, because I know there's going to be some of you Barca fans, and you know who you are. I don't want to hear anything about Koundé being fouled. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, this was a conspiracy. We should have had a foul given to us. After the performance I saw today, I don't want to hear a single peep out of any of you pricks. It's deadass, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care who I piss off. Because some of you guys, You guys are flipping cowards. You guys were going to sit there and make excuses about everything. I'm not making no excuse about that bullshit we saw today. I don't want to hear no excuses. We deserved that goal. We deserved to lose that game late. It was a disgrace. I am so done. And you know what? This is the first thing for me. Watching this game was a flipping disgrace. I sat there. And you know what, right? That performance, it just encapsulated what we saw today. And you know what? It's just encapsulated what we saw this whole week. And you know what, right? I'm so tired. I'm so tired of what I watched today. And you know what? Let's just get straight into it. I'm going to go straight to the manager. This, for me, is fun on the manager. Again, this is on Flick. Just like it was against Atletico. This is on you. This performance today was an absolute disgrace. Nothing today went right. The lineup today, you brought the same defense that we saw against Atletico. The same defense that got exposed. You bring out that same defense again. And surprise, surprise, guess what? The defense was garbage again. Apart from Gerard Martin, there was no changes. Absolutely zero changes. Nothing. Like, bro. And the worst thing is, right? Once again, the high line. Again. Where is the line again? In the midfield. Again. Bro, I am so tired. Right? Because here's the thing. I really give you credit where credit is due, but this is becoming something that I'm really, really getting pissed off about. Your arrogance and your stubbornness and your mentality of it's either my way or the highway. I would rather sit there and lose 5-0 and stick with my tactics than sit back and tweak my system and maybe scumbag a win. That's what you want to keep doing. Well, guess what? You're not going to last here. Because here's the thing. This is a black mark on you. For everything that you do right, this is the one thing that many Barca fans have had enough of. This team today, this performance today was no different from what I saw in the game against Atletico Madrid. And there we go. Once again, we've lost. And you know what? It's nothing short than what we deserve. And now, just to make it worse, we've given Madrid the table again. They're now 2 points clear of us. And now, once again, we are the team that are in the challenge. And you know what? I'm done. Honestly, at this point, bro, I don't even know who's going to win this league. Because the funny thing is, yeah, we can wake up. Yeah, we can go on a run. And we can go and win a lot of games. Fine. Yes, I'm sure Real Madrid will drop points. 100%. But you know what, right? At this point, it doesn't matter. Because even if we go on a run, I know these guys are going to battle it. And I know Real Madrid are going to battle it. At this point, this is just a hot potato between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Both teams are trash. But it's just going to come down to who can manage to get the most wins and who can just capitalize at the right moment. Yeah, it is what it is. That's how I think this is going to end. But yeah, I'm done, guys. I am done. It is what it is. Barcelona, we've battled it again. Once again. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And peace. Take care.